BitBoy Crypto Morning TA. Good morning, everybody. It's August 13th, 2021. My name's Piano Matty B. That is Scaramucci's. And this is your Morning TA. A brief glimpse into the crypto markets, where the sun's shining, where the wind's blowing, all the humble opinion of this piano. Zamboni bringing the data. The Fear and Greed Index has increased to 71 from yesterday's 70, a chilling rise of 1. It knows he missed new spawns. Social media market sentiment in a rent-controlled apartment in Queens is at 71%. Now over on the 4-hour chart, we saw Bitcoin tootsie dip down to 43.7, where it found comfort, wisdom, and some esoteric motivational quotes from his wealthy philanthropist playboy uncle, the 50-period moving average. From there it formed not one, but 2 hammer candles, which are bullish candles signaling the bulls are back on parade. And that parade took us all the way back to the 46K line, where we've been hanging out with the accumulatrix. Now over on the daily, we see a big old bullish engulfing candle, which is a green candle whose open and close engulfs the previous red candle, earning its name the bullish engulfing candle. It's also taken us back up and over the 200 moving average, the George Clooney of moving averages. You know you have box office appeal and potential Oscar-worthy performances when you have the George Clooney of moving averages, the 200 MA, underneath you. All these have enough bullish probabilities that I'll continue my Friday series that I never actually started, called Friday's Path to 50K. And you might be thinking, whoa, Piano Matty B, that's like a 10% gain in a day. And you're right. In any other asset class, a 10% gain in a day would be considered a market distortion and have the FUD-packing regulators up in arms combing over the data. But we're talking about the best performing asset in human history here, Bitcoin. And a 10% gain is no big whoop, but it's a whooping I want to take this weekend. We even have DJ expired options on the 1s and 2s, playing all your favorite call options that just happen to be at 50K as well. And what that means is that there's a lot of sickly gens that have gambled that the price of Bitcoin will be at or above 50K today. A real nice tailwind for the cause. And the great thing about DJ expired options is that he actually plays on vinyl. Yeah, he's not letting a computer beat matcher mix his tunes. He's actually mixing all the music old school styles. By mixing all the music old school styles. Now, his first banger is called 48.8, My Night with Fate. And look at the history in this song. Not only was it released from his sophomore album, the 61% Fibonacci retracement, it came from an era of endless wicks and tootsie dips. It was instrumental in launching Bitcoin to its first peak back in the middle of Feb. And then again in March, and once again in April. And after that, it's 50K the Ibiza way. And that's it. That's 50K. BitBoy, just kidding. Act now and you'll also hear the chart-topping dance floor thumper, 51.5, the M pattern's alive. And who can forget his epic comeback hit, 54.2, I'm in love with you. From his experimental drum and bass album he recorded at the 78% Fibonacci level studios in Germany with world-renowned producer and hitmaker Sven All-Time Heisensteins. And just think, there's a high probability that next Friday we'll be able to continue this series with Friday's Path to 60, or egads, Friday's Path to 70? Darn tootin', my friends, and remember, we're playing the same game as our psychopathic elected elite. That's right, it's a long game. So zoom out and have a fantastic day. And it's Friday, so sing me out a 3, 4. Cha cha cha.